up, Sneaky Nation? Sneaky P here, back with the rest of the playoffs in year number 6 of our Columbus Aviators franchise. The Aviators just suffered a heartbreaking defeat on a last-minute play to the Baltimore Ravens, who ended up winning 38-34, ending the Aviators' hopes of winning 3 straight Super Bowls, and definitely not the way we wanted to go out. Especially with it being the end of the series, but the Ravens made the plays when they needed to. They ended up getting the victory, and that's gotta be that. We don't have much of a choice. But what we will do today is go across the rest of the NFL playoffs and find out who ends up taking our place as Super Bowl champs. For the divisional round of the playoffs, what we have is the Bears visiting the Seahawks, the Raiders taking on the Browns, and the Eagles going up against the Packers. Let's get some predictions in the comments below. I'm about to go ahead and advance forward here, and then we will go check out the games. What I might do, well, let's just take it week by week, actually. I was thinking about just simulating all the way to the Super Bowl and then going back, but let's just go week by week. Here we go. Conference championship game. Let's see what we got for the AFC and for the NFC. Obviously, the Ravens are going to be present there, but we got to figure out who they are going up against. Here we go. Playoff schedule. And here, let's find out the winners. So you got the Ravens taking on the Raiders and the Bears taking on the Packers. All right. So we know all about our game. Here we go. The Bears and the Seahawks, 38-17. Chicago going to get the victory. And who other than Max Austin leading the way there? Russell Wilson. These are two of the best quarterbacks in this entire series right here, going head to head. Neither having an outstanding game, though. 1 touchdown for each of them. Russell Wilson did throw an interception. Neither guy threw for over 300 yards. Running the ball, DeMarcus Norwood, 2 touchdowns, 109 yards. He did fumble the ball once. And then you got a touchdown for Taliaferro here. I think I said his name right. I apologize if I didn't. Alfred Blue and David Johnson each getting a touchdown on the ground as well. So 4 rushing touchdowns for the Bears in this game. Spencer Tracy, an outstanding game. 10 catches, 112 yards, and a touchdown. It was not enough, unfortunately, for the Seahawks. Niles Paul, though, 6 catches, 63 yards, and the lone receiving touchdown for the Bears. Alshon Jeffrey held scoreless this game. Ray Maluga here on the Seahawks, leading the way with 14 tackles. Sacks, you have Sergio Mason, Jamarcus Burrell, a rookie out of South Carolina, and Tamba Ali getting the sacks there. There was 1 interception on the day, and that goes to Phillip Gaines as the Bears get the victory to advance to the NFC Championship game. Next up, let's see what we have here. And we got the Raiders not crushing, but in a high-scoring game, beating the Browns 52-49. This is unbelievable. I have never seen a game this high scoring, I don't think. And Madden, look at that fourth quarter, 29-21. Unbelievable. Neither team wanted to lose this. Let's go ahead and figure out how it played out. Brody Jennings, 564 yards, 3 touchdowns, 1 interception. Jeffrey Ewing, 479 yards, 3 touchdowns and 1 interception for him. Running the ball, Todd Gurley with 3 rushing touchdowns. Only 78 yards on the day, but he found his way into the end zone plenty. Damian Williams with 2 rushing touchdowns and a fumble. Jeffrey Ewing and Tyrone Thomas each getting a touchdown there as well. Receiving the ball, though, 11 catches, 177 yards, and a touchdown. Torrey Smith, though, 10 catches, 187 yards, and a touchdown. Andrew Patrick, a rookie out of USC, had 8 catches for 162 yards and a touchdown. Victor Cruz still making it happen as well with 137 yards. Charles Clay with a touchdown. Austin Seferian-Jenkins with the touchdown. And Damian Williams with the touchdown. Unbelievable. This would have been a fun game to watch, especially that fourth quarter as the teams went back and forth trying to figure out who was going to advance on. Maxie Griffin leading the way in tackles there. Khalil Mack, the only sack on the day, 2 interceptions. James Laurinaitis and Ross Harden going to make the plays there. Just unbelievable as the Raiders advance. Last but not least, the Eagles and the Packers winning 44-38. So a lot of very high-scoring games in the conference round there, or the divisional round, I'm sorry. Aaron Rodgers, 4 touchdowns, no interceptions. Marcus Mariota, the former Aviator, 253 yards, 1 touchdown, no interceptions. Running the ball, Eddie Lacy, a killer game, 5.8 yards a carry for him. Russell Alden with 80 yards and a touchdown. Trent Richardson with a touchdown. Marcus Mariota with 2 touchdowns. Beatty and Rodgers, so many rushing touchdowns in these games here. Charles Johnson, 10 catches, 136 yards, 2 touchdowns for him. Cameron Means, 151 yards and a touchdown. Julian Edelman, 145 yards, no touchdowns. Zach Ertz and Eddie Lacy each getting a receiving touchdown as well. Defensively, 16 tackles for Brock Vereen here. Sacks, 1.5 for Nick Perry. Chris Smith with 1.5 a sack for Roderick Phelps here. And no interceptions were actually thrown in this game. So, let's go ahead and advance on. We have the Ravens taking on the Raiders and the Bears taking on the Packers once again. Let's get some more predictions in the comments. Let's see who is right and who is wrong. And here we go. Advance to the Pro Bowl. And it is going to be, well, I guess we're just going to advance through the Pro Bowl week as well. So, let's go ahead and do that since we can't play it anyway. Here we go. Advance to Super Bowl. Then we're going to go back and figure out how those games went down. And then we'll find out who won the Super Bowl. So let's go. Thank you all so much, by the way, for all of the support throughout this series. It means the world to me, guys. Y'all are unbelievable. And I really do appreciate every single one of you. So the Ravens taking on the Bears is going to be the championship here. The Ravens crushing the Raiders 45-10. So despite putting up 52 points in this game, they're only going to put up 10 in the very next one. And that will definitely lead them to a loss. Osweiler, though, 3 touchdowns, 1 interception for him. Brody Jennings really struggling. Only 173 yards, no touchdowns to go with his 1 interception. Running the ball, Centamio Woods, 85 yards and a touchdown. Otis Locke, 78 yards and a touchdown. And then Brandon Oliver getting a touchdown as well. Receiving, Victor Cruz had the most catches with 6, only 75 yards. Reggie Kelly had a touchdown, and Eric Ebron had a touchdown, as well as Brandon Oliver. Nobody else making a receiving touchdown, that is. Defensively, 12 tackles for Griffin and Winston Guy here. Sacks, we have 1 for Ted Moss, Michael Brockers, and Shamar Stephen here. Interceptions, 1 for Maxie Griffin and 1 for Will Hill. So, let's go find out the NFC game, see how that all played out here. And the Bears crushing the Packers 48-27. Both offenses really looking good right now. It's going to be interesting to see how this Super Bowl goes down. Max Austin, 351 yards, 5 touchdowns, 1 interception for him. Aaron Rodgers held to 2 touchdowns, 1 interception, only 262 yards. Not often you see Aaron Rodgers get out-dueled, but the young guy here, Max Austin, a rising star in this league, going to make it happen here. DeMarcus Norwood, 95 yards and a touchdown for him. Eddie Lacy did fumble the ball there. Also had a touchdown for Trent Richardson. Receiving the ball, Alshon Jeffrey, 10 catches, 110 yards and a touchdown. Cameron Means, 95 yards, no touchdowns. Mike Evans also getting a touchdown. Eddie Lacy with the touchdown. Coates with 2, and then Julian Beasley with 1. Defensively, DJ Hayden leading the way with 12 tackles here. It's not a good thing if your cornerback's leading the way in tackles. Kendricks and Paya each getting a half a sack there. And then Breland and Gaines going to get the interceptions on the day. So, last but not least, let's get some more predictions. I believe the Bears are favorites here over the Ravens. Their offense is so high-powered. It is so difficult to stop this team. But let's go ahead and check out the standings for the year. And the Bears finished 10-6. Really, I felt like they were better. The Ravens 9-7. So, I mean, look at this. No team out. I mean, we were the best record, but no team really stood out. You see a lot of 10-6 teams here. Definitely a very contested season where a lot of teams were involved. I mean, you see all the ones with 9 wins, 2 8 wins. Definitely very, very competitive division or NFL right now. Very competitive league. But anyway, you got the 9-7 Ravens taking on the 10-6. Bears, Bears. There we go. It's the Bears. And we know how high-powered their offense is. So let's go ahead and sim forward. I think the Bears are going to take it personally, but I could be proven wrong. It'd actually almost be better for us if the Ravens won. If we're going to go out, at least we can say we went out to the Super Bowl champs, you know. Let's do a quick round of scouting here. Move on forward. Wide receivers. Tight end. Oh, gosh. We have so... We're just good everywhere. We're just pretty solid everywhere. Let's see if there's anybody worth scouting down here. Go ahead and scout some defensive line guys. Those guys don't really fit our defense, though, which doesn't make a whole lot of sense there. Well, not that great. Not looking like a great draft from what I am seeing at the moment here. Definitely going to be an interesting offseason for us. You know, we got to get back to being a Super Bowl contender. That's what we're going to be trying to do. I mean, we were in contention this year, but obviously just did not happen for us. So, oh, there we go. So, let's go ahead and advance forward here and find out who won the Super Bowl. Here we go to the offseason, which, by the way, it's going to be taking place tomorrow, guys. I will give y'all more information on this in a video coming up soon, actually. There's going to be back-to-back videos. The other one's not related to the Aviators franchise, but it will give you more information on when the offseason is going to be, and the re-signing and all that's going to take place then. So let's go ahead and find out who won the Super Bowl league schedule. Here we go. Last chance to get predictions in, everybody. And here we go. And the Ravens going to crush them 49 points to 34. And you know what? If our series is going to end, at least we went out to the team that won the Super Bowl. I felt like we had them. Oh, no. The Ravens stats are getting glitched out. Is it like that everywhere? No, only their quarterback stats got glitched out. That's really weird. Hopefully the receiving stats are there and we can find out what happened. Max Austin, though, 3 touchdowns, 1 interception for him. Niall Davis, 112 yards and a touchdown. DeMarcus Norwood, 106 yards. He had a touchdown and fumbled the ball as well. Receiving, and you can kind of see what happened here. Alshon Jeffrey had 2. Reggie Kelly had a touchdown. Javon Locke killed it as well. He's the guy that made the... Oh, wait, no. It was Reggie Kelly that actually won the game against us. And here he is making another play. Both of these guys drafted at the same time. Unbelievable year for them that time, or offseason they had. Alshon Jeffrey, 2 touchdowns. Mike Evans with the touchdown. He also had 137 yards. Eric Ebron with a touchdown as well. So you can see only 2 passing touchdowns here for the Ravens. Blocking defensively, here we go. I hate that it glitched out those stats. Eric Kendricks, 21 tackles. 21, 18 solo. He had more solo tackles than the top 2 Ravens guys, or he had the same amount as the top 2 Ravens combined, including assisted. Unbelievable game from him. Sacks, CJ Mosley with 1. Lewis Nix III with 1. Interceptions, and CJ Mosley getting the only interception. So that is going to be it for the playoff news, guys. Again, I want to post a video soon. The offseason will be taking place tomorrow as a part of a 12-hour stream. It is going to be our Aviator send-off. The series is coming to an end. We'll do this offseason, and then we are going to sim ahead 10 seasons, kind of figure out what this team did without us at the helm. See if they can win any more Super Bowls, anything like that. It should be fun, guys. Thank you again so much for the support throughout this series. It means the world to me. And I will see you guys next time. Later.